Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your brother Daffy again with another tutorial. As of today, we'll look at bash scripting and we'll write our first bash script. So let's open the terminal, and the first thing first, in order to determine which shell you're using, simply type which, then $, shell, hit enter. It will tell you that you're using bash. Great. So I will create a new directory. Let me call it west. To know if it has been created, I'll use ls to list the files. Okay, let me go inside west. Okay, I'm inside west. I will clear the screen. And now let's write our first bash script. I'm going to use Nano as my text editor. You may use any text editor of your choice, but for the sake of simplicity, I'm just gonna use Nano. Okay, so I'll type Nano and then the file name, which is script.sh. So the .sh extension signifies that this will be the shell script. Okay, I will hit enter. I'm inside my text editor, and the first line of code I'm going to write is what we call shebang. Okay, this is what we call shebang. And what shebang does is specifies which interpreter should be used to run the script. So it tells the operating system, hey, I want you to use the bash, in our case, to interpret the script which will be written. So it is a good practice to include this line of code as the first line of code in your script. And this practice is used in most of script languages that are interpreted rather than compiled, such as bash and Python. Okay, so it is a good practice to include this line of code. So down here, I will type echo, and echo actually will print whatever we write. Echo hello world. Okay, then I'm going to save, Ctrl X, Y, and enter. Okay, I will list the files. We have our file, which is script.sh. So how do you execute this file? How do you run the file? So you can simply type bash and then the file name, which is script.sh. When I hit enter, voila, it prints hello world. All right. So what if you want to execute this file? And by execution, I mean simply type // and then script.sh. When I hit enter, permission denied. What's going on here? So this brings us to one of the most interesting topic in Linux, which is file permissions. So file permission will allow you to execute the file if you have the permission to execute it. So it controls who is able to read, write, and execute a particular file. And there is only 3 types of permission, which can be read only, or write, or the permission to execute the file. So in order to know the status of your file, simply use ls, but now with -l, which will print the long format of all the files which are within this current working directory. When I hit enter, okay, it shows the script we wrote, and over here it indicating the permissions which are available for this file. So there is the owner of the file, who can only read and write the file, and then there is group, who can only read and write the file, and then there is other users who can only read the file. So in order to change the permission and make this file executable, there is a beautiful command which we call it chmod, which will modify the permission of the file. So let's change the permission for other users, and then let's provide the file name, which is script.sh. When I hit enter, okay, and then when I list the files, okay, our file has even changed the color, which indicating that this file is now executable. And to know if there is a change in file permission, we can use ls with -l, which will print the long format of all the files in the directory within this current working directory. When I hit enter, All right, so you can see there is a change in this line of codes. There is a difference here. So now we have given other users the permission to execute this file. Okay, so in order to execute it, / and then script.sh. When I hit enter, voila, you can see the file is now executable. All right, so in our next video we'll see file permission. We'll see how to use chmod to change the permission of the file, and we'll go and see other interesting cool stuff which bash script can offer. Thank you for watching. I think I will end there. I hope this was helpful. If you have any question or comment, kindly leave a comment below, and I will see you on the next one.